Right now, we're playing an extension, and you're thinking, boost control? Oh, not there. Demo? You don't have to. Demo? You don't have to. But you're thinking, oh, I want this. And then you see that happen, and you're like, oh, no, I don't want this. That's not what I thought was going to happen. And then this is where we tie back in those traditional game sense elements. Rotate, demo, back post. Mr. Will. The same map as last week. Man, I got a good memory. All right, William. Let us take a look. Champ 1, Diamond 3. A lot of last week, we discussed simplifying rotation, taking a little bit more of a traditional route via roles in rotation, what we do on the field. I will keep that in the back of my head as I watch this, but we'll also try to build on that / try to find something new. So let's let this play. Nice try. We're trying to control that. Good bump. Very good. Very good. Close. Definitely rotation looks a lot cleaner. So good job. Rotation looks a lot cleaner. The biggest thing that's bugging me, and I don't know if I want to talk about it because it's a little bit more advanced, is extension plays, which definitely builds on rotation. There's been several instances where we could cut or play for redirects. So like this would be a cut, an extension play, like when you go to play this, right? And we're like looking for it, but we're not ready for it. And I don't know if I want to build on that or not, because it's a little bit, it's not opposite of what we talked about last week. It definitely builds. That's where my head's at. There's just been a lot of times where we're not truly ready for the extension, but we're kind of like positionally there. I love that cut. If I talk about that, I will show examples for you. Trying to see if there's anything else that kind of bugging me. I think overall, though, this is such a better game than last time. Just so much more clear cut. Easier to read. Let's try. Mechanics are breaking down a little bit, but that's not necessarily something I want to target. Nice. Good play. So, like, this is what I want you to do. Where it's not like the same shot or the same pass or the same play, but Fiesti, Taquito, whatever this dude's name is, this player's ready. This player is ready for this ball. It's also a great pass from you, but this player is ready. Watch the play from his POV. And he wanted it versus, we'll watch that play before from our POV. If I can find it. I got past it. Well, there's a lot of them. I think we're going to talk about this. And I'll show a lot of examples. I don't want you to hard focus it, meaning because there's negatives. Last week we talked about role notation, simplifying, playing a first, second, third, keeping things super traditional, and playing for extension plays is building on that, in that you're multiplying the value provided by a role in rotation, typically a first man, meaning instead of being a first man doing your job, rotating back, you're a first man, and then you're looking for a demo, an extension, a redirect, some sort of play. So I want to show examples for this because I feel like it builds on last week, and I just feel like based on your game sense and decision making, like you want it. Like I could see you wanting these plays. We're just not ready for them or in the right position. Like we're kind of in the right position. So I want to try to see what's break. I want you to turn on this. And I think this will help with mechanics where turn on this ball. And it's not turn on it. Touch, air dribble, reset, double touch. Like, I'm not looking for crazy mechanics, but we talked about traditional roles in rotation last week. Yes, you could leave this play, which is traditional, and let your teammate get the rebound. But if you turn on this ball, like, this player is reading the rebound from teammate. Right? That this player who has interesting cam settings is reading that. So if you turned on that, that would have caught this player off guard. And I want to see if I could find out what's breaking down with the extension plays. It might just be, let's start looking for them and making decisions to play it. Like, I want you right now, like, you want this ball. You're extending for this ball. And my issue with it is, and I'll talk through game sense, like, based on your POV, you want it, yet you're not attacking it until now. Like, there's a little bit of a delay time. And I want us to start anticipating these extension plays where we see this, and we could assume right now that this ball is going to go to the midfield. And then we're going to build on this where we're going to assume that this ball is going to go to the midfield. Doesn't mean you have to play it. Meaning you can go for it and then fake off, or go for it and drive through the challenge and get boost, or go for it and play the ball. Just like that previous example with that wall play, you could turn up the wall, but then maybe fake it and let the rebound happen and teammate gets it on that previous play. And I think this could be an intro building moment on rotation that is not super, super advanced, but just learning how to extend via a cut, a redirect, a demo at a champion level. And remember, like, an extension, cut, demo, or boost. All three of those game sense decision-making elements are interchangeable. If you are playing an extension, you can cut, demo, or steal boost. It's not always play the ball. And if you decide to cut, redirect, receive a pass, play the ball, it doesn't mean you have to go for the ball, right? Like, going back to challenge game sense. If you cut the ball, challenge the ball, you could fake it, drive through it. And I want to go down this route with you and just see what happens next week to see how we react to it. So, like, right now, land, drive up backboard. And then we see that happen, wave dash down to the ground. Extreme example, but I want to show all these extension plays. Nice try controlling this. Right now, we're playing an extension. And you're thinking, boost control, oh, not there. Demo, you don't have to. Demo, you don't have to. But you're thinking, oh, I want this. And then you see that happen, and you're like, oh, no, I don't want this. That's not what I thought was going to happen. And then this is where we tie back in those traditional game sense elements. Rotate, demo, back post. Just like that was a great bump. So, like, what this is we're building on the traditional rotation and then pausing for the extension and then getting back. Just like this. I want you playing that. Very good. Good. Definitely big level ups, and I want you cutting this. And this is where this is the more advanced. Like, I'd throw this in GC with, like, an offensive rotation, right? Rotate through the goal line, cut the midfield like we're doing right now. But I love this. Like, I could see you playing for these extensions. We're just, like, halfway committed. And I just want to make it a narrow focus for us because it builds mechanics. Like that first play I showed where you quick turn on the wall, that's a mechanical stress. You just cut the midfield. We missed. That's a mechanical stress. So it's building up our mechanics. We do that, and we're thinking, boom it to me. You are playing this ball. And then you see that happen. You're like, oh, that's a little bit too high for me. I don't know if I can go for that. So you push for the demo. And you see how we still decide to play the ball. So I want us to, like, narrowly focus on this Don't always think we have to play the ball, but just start looking for these. Purely just start looking for them. Because we already are looking for them. We're just like, we're almost like caught off guard. We don't know what to do. And I just want us to practice like what we do for these extensions. Right? You want this. Start anticipating. I think we need to like lean a little bit more into the midfield. I love that cut. We could do that by tracking pads. It's an easy focus. Your small pads. Very good. Very good. Very good. And then we'll rotate back, steal our boost, and you're thinking, ooh, can I be an extension? Not going to be a pass. I'll just rotate back. Oh, he missed it. And this is where you could even, you know, we could track our small pads to get in the midfield, but you could also steal your boost and immediately cut infield, look for the demo, the redirect, whatever, before eventually getting to a back post. It's not like I want you to take a second and pause, but I want awareness to start spiking in your brain right now. Extension, yes or no? No, rotate back. Extension, yes, you know, get in this thought process in your head. And then it's like extension. It's like really every single, it's really, the awareness spikes after boost control. So you steal a boost and you're thinking extension, or you play the ball and you're thinking extension. And to be able to make those quick decisions, either play the extension or rotate. And I mentioned cut in field, and that's exactly what your teammate does, right? Plays the ball, awareness spikes, cut in field, play the ball, look for it. Building on the traditional rotation. Very good. Very good. Let's try. Steal our boost, extension. Right? And remember, it's not play the ball. Like, obviously, there's no pass, there's no boom. Maybe it's boost. We steal our boost. Maybe it's demo. We demo this player. Maybe it's just cut into the midfield. Right? And then eventually get to your back post. But maybe we cut in the midfield and then we're like, oh, turn, go. I think we could tackle this. I think the easiest way is midfield positioning. Small pad rotations, turning infield after boost control, looking for the ball after playing the ball. It's almost like this give and go mentality. Yeah, like that ball just like flies behind us. We're not looking for it. Not that we need to turn on it, but I want us to start thinking about it. Where your brain is thinking, bam, play the ball. Okay, gonna look for demo, gonna get our boost. Oh, play the ball. Like you're thinking, I might get this ball right now. I'm gonna steal my boost and look. But we already turned, preemptively turned to play back. So just kind of building on this. It's not always play upfield. It's not always, you know, ball chase, go for every pass. Just start thinking about these plays. Looking for them. Nice try. Remember, boost, ball, or demo. Those are the three options for an extension. Overall, good stuff, though. I mean, super solid. Great improvement from last week, and I want to see like how that reacts with you, because if it's somewhat positive, I almost see it with your gameplay. Like you want to start making these decisions. If there is some sort of positive improvement come out of it, but we're making mistakes, and we'll solve those mistakes. If there's a lot of negative, then that's on me, coach. But I just want to see what happens.